Oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Dead already. Middle-lifed.
Looking for a new game to try out. I wanted something that was open world that I can shoot, and I found this for 15 bucks. See how it goes. So far so good. Out on the beginning part, you could actually customize the character to different kinds of archetypes. I was gonna go with a gunner. I figured let me just play basic, play it safe. I got a melee, big ass pistol.
healthier than ever.
Two pillars are off the corner. I'll go with close combat. Yeah. I don't know if I can unequip a sword, but since I have it on. Huh. You can use any type of line, I don't think you need to learn tab for single. Oh, these ones are already good. Circles, square. Finish your 200 melee chain with a strong vertical slash, square, square, triangle. Let me see. Range. Duel. I'm a shoddy person.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
don't touch water. I was gonna say it's basically Link, but I don't know if that's the case, especially with the latest games. Say he's Breath of the Wild and stuff. I'm liking this game. It's pretty cool. This is exactly what I needed. So looking more for a zombie game, but I'll do this. I'll take this.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed. Including you. That'll come in handy. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the... Locked, but good.
Great. I hate puzzles.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
What? Okay. Fallout.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours. The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
Puzzles.
There you go.
Perfectly countering an enemy attack will stun them. Airship, oh one.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed.
Wherefore, where?
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree. Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding. You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai need. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy. You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree. Now that you've seen the nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Sorry if you hear my chewing.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
It's the Resident Evil effect. Check everything. And that was just a training moment.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, It can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Oh yeah. I really enjoy this. Let's go. The adventure begins.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
You just take a leak. Okay, opens the map. Fast travel. Yes, definitely. Place waypoint. No, we don't need to do that. Looks like fast travel is. Just wondering if I can switch weapons.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
Should always see it goes in here. Oh.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Your inner balance is two halves that completes a wholeness. Flows through all things at times. You'll be able to manifest your inner balance through deeds and dialogue choices.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Interacting with captains and side shrines will reward you with side points that you can use to unlock psionic powers.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be... He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
You gain side points. Use it to unlock towers, mutations, magnificent powers, unlock powers.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Okay.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Bridge. Do I have to? Let's see this. There are two types of biogenetic attack power. Both must be frequently but unlocked using different currencies. Biogenetics are used to unlock bad points gained to use mouse. Press the input you have down. This will affect any small humanoid enemies will attack their allies instead of you. Down in the input, it will make you spew toxic slush in the direction of inflicting damage to all enemies. Oh, there's one for each. Wow. To use Blaze, press down. Blaze will launch you forward to leave a trail of fire behind you. Use Blaze, press down. It will teleport you in the direction you are moving, create a shockwave where you will appear. Let's start with this. Yeah, let's go with this teleport. Oh, this game. to X. That was fun. Shocking. Village.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
Where the enemies at? Hold on, hold on. You know what? How much is better watch it.
They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
Trenches. What is it?
Climbing's good.
Getting this.
That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem.
They gonna make me choose one.
Let's see.
Kurahayane, Kuluria.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
Nawana, Ola Udo.
Thinks you should just put one paw ahead of the other and make your way up there. The tribe is always open to a new face.
Zata is the muito tloho. Kariesne zdace. Paro, ya put
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you.
Paro.
The wall that separates them from the other side, the wasteland you came from. He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself.
Is the moi
There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
pod listening your way?
Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Naoko onis poloknost.
Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain.
Does that ne?
Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests you embrace that side of you and help them vanquish the tribes and let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life.
Here we go.
Onavochni tlohoni.
He wasn't sure you'd do that, but it seems your mind took control of that big heart of yours. That's a sign of strength.
O visoko dolatsi ne.
The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe.
Ives yeti reklideke.
Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Zum ilam dat nete.
Even if you see the world differently, you must hit them as soon and as hard as you can. The outcome of this war is up to you.
Padafu uflete.
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon.
Del novazi ale dlohodo.
Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin.
Del novazi ale dlohodo.
Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village.
Skuni.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good.
Skuni.
Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait.
So I joined the tribe. I was not paying attention. I normally skip all the talking. Just put me into the action. Man. So, is there anything important here before I... Well... Okay. So they do make me choose. They want to vanquish the tribes and why? Okay. So sharp is it? It's gotta be sharp.
Bula bukawetawa fufu.
Says Netra and Jagni are matched.
Bula bukawetawa fufu.
Says talking to you was in...
Toi yine innito.
Shopkeeper claims you won't be able to find better goods anywhere else.
Della lavala tsatsaluma.
Suggests you take it easy. You won't...
Each vendor specializes in a particular area. Blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Melee parts. Wait, what about the ones that I have? Melee beast type. I have yet to pick up two-handed slash weapons. Crush it. Whoa. Huh? Why are you charging? This better not be linear. Because that's the open world. Or right for
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. Youch!
speed. I need to put some of that into
Your eyes are opened.
your loot chance increase. Your chance to persuade your biological mount sample. Use after successful special techniques. Might need that. Might need this too. Definitely take this. Big hits in the armor, sure, why not?
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see.
Relieve myself.
As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. But fortunately, he's here to give you a helping hand. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be honored. He says that wasn't too bad, was it? Wait. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something.
Kodo toko.
You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go.
Kanamunt.
The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood.
Tukonda.
You should know, practice makes perfect.
Kanamunt.
She'll see you at the village square.
Bola kodo.
She'll be waiting for you. There will be a surprise for you at the end, too. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He thinks you're truly a kidling of your environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
I don't want to mash. Let's go with this
He wonders what usefulness you found. He says whatever it is, it shouldn't be left lying around on the ground. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start. You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He says you don't really need a weapon when you're born one.
Fruit, drink, jink, typo.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
It's intended.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
Kamonu.
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future.
Andro?
She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone.
Antoro.
That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that.
Ferena masalapu.
You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. You'll have to face pain at some point. He offers to help you get it over with.
Amu.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Kanyala no Toro.
She's there for all disciples. That's her commitment as Sifu. And when she needs them, they're there for her and each other.
Asana yotutupu.
The most important thing is that you're okay.
Sana yote.
It's time to focus on your training now. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. He asks if you could help him, too, before you leave for training. He'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility for your own actions and future. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Manka.
He's curious to see what you found.
Vedse Njavov.
He says whatever it is, it shouldn't be left forgotten at the bottom of a pile of recyclables.
Sa u intabadan kale.
He says it's about time you learned how and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Gaguhu.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you.
Vedse Njavov.
You should take it with you, wear it to practice.
Zaduna.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
Beri?
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Domale tuku.
Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be.
Pala.
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Okay, I think I want unarmed combat.
Apli tonomunta.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Kanamunta.
Thanks you for being such a good student.
Andro?
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Kanamunta.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Where you going, boy? Let's lock off.
Catchy.
Kanamunta.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Yo no massa manbarut.
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Vasa no casa manbarut.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Bendrine senema.
Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion.
Bend nampusa.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Puri kumbala muma.
She's so happy you made the most of it. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Kensi. Tamomu.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
I'm about to be obsessed. It's a real stuff.
Kana munta.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Puri kumbala muma.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead.
Oh, yeah.
Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Pay for that, bro.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you.
Oh, this is gonna be a revenge story.
The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
Oh, you will definitely go pay for that.
As the moment fades and is lost, The only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Where he at? Where he at, man? You gonna change that shit. You can now craft weapons and modify your gear. Right. Gear. Let's go with man first. You can sort your gear according to different stats. You can just grab the highlighted piece of gear from grabbing resources. But where is my currency? Offhand. He's nude. Now he's nude. How do I know what weapon this is? I have two of these. So I'm gonna scrap this. Don't worry about that later.
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. took care of it. They've received news a Ronin joined the tribe's ranks and were looking forward to meeting you. A group of Jagni warriors are already waiting for you at Myriad's Vespidut outpost. You should hurry there and help them storm the outpost. Not really. It's east of Bricktown. You can spot Goop's Surf Nautica station from the hill it resides on. Better not keep the war party waiting.
Tabab, Yelui.
Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. The apocalypse they caused was the end of days for their world. But for us, it was simply a beginning. Looks good.
Yeah, let's go with unarmed combat. My fists and the pistol. Let's go. Always been a fan of unarmed combat.
Look, an emergency box from the old days, when you needed to pack a punch to survive.
Puzzles.
Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist.
Never mind. You found the clone. This is powerful to be used to punch through walls. Well, clunk the wall.
Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it?
R2 Charlie. That's funny. That's the most expensive. 16. What? Save this.
Much harder to see outside now.
frame drop, sir.
That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Well, small ones. Places like this were cheap back in those days, and there was plenty of space. Get done with one place, you just build another. There must be a track somewhere in this brick town. Just hope it's not buried. Is that a ray of hope? This corner of the world is called Bricktown. Down here, you can feel protected and trapped at the same time. A flush stool from the back. Seems like the tighteners on the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool. You need to unturn the pipe tightness to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tightness to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tightness to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. There are shadows forming again. You need to unturn the pipe tightness to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tightness to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You found the track! Amazing it wasn't destroyed. So much of this place was just discarded. Lucky that... No, it was never nice. It was new once, but that's not nearly the same thing. Just being new never lasts. The tracks moved on from Bricktown, and you should too. Even here, the night still ends. Let's see.
Just realized I've been talking this whole time and didn't have the mic.
A plan is all you need. Looks cute. This day is as good as it's going to get. It's Peekaboo Park. Young ones love this sort of place. Who needs a weapon? Smackdown. This one seems to be in good spirits, despite being left here for dead. Has heard that you have a sense of compassion and trusts it's in your nature to help those in need.
Faksa uinta badan.
Asks you to do the right thing for the sake of your conscience.
Evasinnet.
Is grateful you chose that. You can't be good without doing good for others.
Fan that flame!
Wait, no! Bright light blinds! It's dangerous.
I've got all the cold sick burns you need, Dark.
Oh, do you have to insult me over this?
I don't have to, but I want to.
I want a rifle.
Pump you up. That's a Myriad tribe outpost.
Paujujo nukitemo ja hupikodo.
Wishes you would just give up and let the...
Iljapkap rev ngreja.
Understands you have other places you... Wonders at how you think you might actually do some good in this world. You might... A real power blade. The Vespidat outpost, long-time home of the Myriad tribe.
Pencil? Are you serious? I found a pencil. I found a pencil. I'm ready to write. I found a pencil. That's a big boy.
Says you need to hit them where it hurts, inflict as much suffering as possible, and make it clear your tribe is a terror to their existence. Clearly, you haven't come here to waste time. Here's the first line of defense. That's a bomb locker. wrecked it.
Jeez. Just told me.
Give those twirly wheels a turn.
Are you gonna screw me over like the other one?
Yes, the river tub's going down the drain. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper. Says they've been treated fair, but is glad to see you. Hopes you'll treat the rivals with the same respect they treated them. Grateful that you're willing to move past this like them. A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Here's the second line of defense. Better stay clear of the red ray. Red means danger. timber. Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it, then hit it toward the gate and blast it.
Choose. Glider. Pencil. Yeah, let's put a pencil on it. I'm gonna write him to death.
That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. Kaboom! You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
That was a little too easy.
He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
Alright, we'll wrap it up here. This is a fun game, I like it. It's gonna keep me occupied for some time. Bow staff. Hell yeah.
Says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You've earned the privilege of carrying the... Says you're lucky to have the honor. Out of Date says he's doing his best to keep up, but from what he can tell, it seems you're making progress with the tribe conflict. He had a feeling you'd get along with the Jagni tribe, but it remains to be seen what the future holds for your alliance.
Come, Reaper.
Your positive outlook on life might be just what the Jagni tribe needs to complement theirs, which is somewhat darker. But Out of Date emphasizes that solving the tribe conflict won't matter unless you help make a stand against the World Eaters. That's the sound of impending doom. Out of Date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porcupine needs to be handled. He says the time has come to confront the Porcupine at the end of the East Route. Goop is working on making his Goo Glide strong enough to break the waves out to the World Eater. You should get over there and see what you can do to help.
Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up.